Today on the No Pillz podcast. Did you know there was a report done where 59% of the participants reported that they remained friends with their exes? 59%. What are we doing outside? Friends with their exes? Man, listen, we're going to get into it today. We're going to dig into it, unpack it, talk about it. Should exes remain friends? Let's go. You're now listening to the No Pillz podcast, your best resource for cultivating meaningful, healthy, long-lasting, romantic relationships that bloom into strong marriages. Welcome to No Pillz. Welcome to No Pillz. That's with a Z. Love fully scripted. We back, beloved. What's going on, Saint Gang? What's going on? I'm your man, G-Man, God's man, Brother Gordon. Welcome to No Pillz. No red pills, no blue pills, just that pill of truth. Get some. Yes, beloved. We here for it. You could have been anywhere else on the web, anywhere else online. You could have been at any other show, any other podcast, but you're here and I love you for it. Did I tell you that? I love you for it. Appreciate you. I appreciate you. I appreciate your comments. I appreciate your feedback. I appreciate you sharing, subscribing, liking, and everything else you do for this channel, for this movement, for this language we speak over here, this ancient language we speak called the truth. Friends, what we doing out here? What is going on out here? Talk to me. Dr. Anna, psychology with Dr. Anna, saying that she's read a report, 59% of people reporting that they remain friends with their exes. I didn't even know this type of thing goes on at this level. Come on, be real with me. Let me know in the comments, how many of you expected that 59% of people remain friends with their exes? Let me know in the comment section. Because I think that number is a little surprising, a little high for me. Maybe something like 25%, 15%, 10%, listen, 5%. I'm way down lower than 59. Man, that's more than half. That's more than half of you out there. Should exes be friends? Let's talk about it, beloved. Psychology with Dr. Anna also reported that the average length of a relationship where the ex-partners stay friends is 2 years or greater, okay? Which makes sense, and which is also a problem. So those relationships where they were in a relationship for more than 2 years, they were on average, a 2-year average, they were more likely to remain friends. What does that tell you? That tells you there's a strong bond there. There's memories, there's good, bad, hills, valleys. So there's relationship, there's experience, which is drawing us to still have good relationship communication. One would question, well, why are you still not together? But don't get ahead of let me just, right? Those are the people who want to stay friends, who have been together for 2 years or more. I don't want none of that, man. I'm just going to get off. Let's just be messy today. Let's just be messy. Listen, that troubles me as the new partner. That would trouble me. That would trouble me. Listen, man, bring virginity back. Bring back everybody being a virgin. Let's just get married with virgins. We need to make that trendy again, man. We need to have some composure, some self-control. Friends, you're not going to die. If you don't have sex, you'll be just fine. Trust me. You'll be good. We need to bring that back because here are the 4 leading reasons Dr. Anna reported for why people are wanting to remain friends after a relationship. The 4 leading reasons. The first one was security. It's going to blow your mind today. Security. Not wanting to lose the relationship. Then stay together. How about that, friends? Then stay together. Not wanting to lose the relationship? Are you kidding me? So I don't want to be with you, but I want to be with you. I mean, this just sounds crazy. This sounds toxic. This sounds all type of messed up. So I don't want to lose you, but I don't want to be with you. I'm willing to be the constellation prize. Second, since I can't have all of you, I need to have some part of you. And some of those friendships be a little too much, I want to still be talking to you, telling you, getting advice from you, getting input from you, and you supposed to be in another relationship. Maybe I'm supposed to be, listen, friends, the nerve that people actually admit it to, number one reason, security. They do not want to lose their relationship. That sounds wild to me. Number two, a little bit more reasonable, practical reasons like, we have kids together. All right, that one is like, okay, if you got kids, you got to, all right, you got to remain you got to stay in some level of communication. And it shouldn't be violent and disrespectful, out of order and uneducated and all that. But also sometimes exes share the same friend groups and they're in the same circles. So now they don't want to lose those other friends. Come on, it can get, okay, you got some friends and it's like, well, we want to go out, but, Joe and Jan ain't dating no more. Shakia and Jamal, they ain't together. Ooh, we got to choose who we want to. Yeah, this is the risk you take. Don't eat where you poop. You want to hook up with somebody at the gym and you want to do it, you're going to have to switch gyms. You want to get somebody at church, you might have to leave your church. You might lose a whole set of friends. So in an event to keep people from losing all their friends, they're like, hey, man, let's make a pact. Let's be friends. Let's stick together. Put her here, buddy. Put her here, pal. Put it here, girlfriend. Come on, sis. Come on, brother. Put it there. Let's just be friends so we don't lose all our other friends. Third leading cause, wanting to be on good terms. Some people are just punks. They don't want smoke. They don't like drama. They don't want to have nothing to do with nothing that has to do with any type of drama. So to appease everybody and to leave everything peaceably, they just gonna say, hey, we'll just stay friends. And I almost wonder, like, is there a level of like abuse going on there? Like the person who is being broken up with, are they making you feel like you cannot not want to talk to them no more or be separate? Do they care about your feelings? It's like, oh, people pleasers. Oh, we can be friends still. We can be friends. Yeah, that won't be messy or anything like that. Okay, wanting to end on good terms. The fourth leading cause, drum roll please, unresolved romantic desires. Unresolved romantic desires. This is the reason that new people don't want you being friends with your exes, because there is potentially unresolved romantic desires. That's it, period. Just stay together. Let me say something to you. Let me say something to all the messy exes out there. You two broke up. You still want to be together, but can't stand each other, whatever you got going on in your toxic relationship. And then you don't even have enough decency to keep that thing between you and her, him and her, you two fools. What you guys do is you go out there and start dating other people and then want them to get on board this crazy train that you guys are on. And we have to accept the fact that you guys are together, still romantically involved, still want to be romantically involved. And you two just want to go out there and hurt other people. Man, shame on you. You're not doing it per the owner's manual. We're going to get into that in a second. But you know who you are. I'm talking to you, toxic. You know who you are. You two know who you are. Matter of fact, your friends know who you are. We know who you are. Yeah. Leave us out of your mess. If you're still with somebody emotionally, don't come looking at me. Don't come flirt with me. Don't bring us into your toxicity. We want monogamous, faithful, godly relationships. Thank you, but no thank you. You guys work that out, man, and stop bringing you. Oh, you two know who you are. You know that couple. Like they're gonna always not be together, but be together. You know those two fools. And got the nerve to be out here dating. Shame on you, man. Unresolved romantic desires. You're not ready to be with nobody else. You're not ready to move on and get into cut it out, man. Cut it out, man. Stop that. Stop it. Get some help. Listen, the complications of remaining friends with an ex. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about this. What are the complications of remaining friends with an ex? Well, we've covered one already. based off the fourth leading cause, right? The unresolved romantic desires, you're going to do it. So we've kind of already just cracked one open right there. Another issue, okay? Don't friendships become relationships? Or is it just me? Is it just me, friends? Don't friendships evolve into romantic relationships? Isn't that customarily how it works if you're not a thought, a hoe, a dog, a whore? Come on. Loosey-goosey. Loose. You're not on slut walks. If you're a regular God-fearing human being, sometimes you don't have to be God-fearing. I mean, sometimes people just have a little bit of common sense. They don't want diseases and so forth. Doesn't it start as a friendship, getting to know somebody that then evolves into a romantic relationship? So as long as you're in that friendship with that ex, there's always that potential of it re-evolving, and I'm using that term lightly, it growing, maturing, back budding, sprouting like the leaves in springtime. Oh, I missed you so much. Oh, I missed our good times. Look, man, stay on together then. That's the first complication that could come from this thing. Friendships grow into romantic relationships. Can you ever really be friends, just friends? Listen to me, friends. Can you really just be friends with someone that you have had intercourse with? Someone that you have become one flesh with? Someone that has been inside of, come on, do you get what I'm saying? Can you really just be friends? Listen, I'm from the world, okay? I wasn't always about God's business, okay? I don't care, any woman that I've slept with in the past, if we walk into the same room together, the same space, we're at the same event, not saying we can't be mature and be adults, but the reality is she and I both are thinking the same thing. Like, yo, we had sex together before. It is the elephant in the room. Real talk. You can run a game on somebody else, but not on Brother Gordon. I know what it is, friends. That is just in the air. I'm not saying it has to be this oppressive thing in the air. I'm not saying you can't be mature and be married and be with your, yeah, all that's cool. But at the end of the day, we both know. And here's the thing. Let's just be honest. If you were to make a request of that person, if you were to address that person, out of everybody else in that room, that person would trust you more. Let's say you're both remarried, okay? The first person you both are going to trust are your current spouses. If for some reason, you were in some building, some emergency happened, and the buildings, you're in an earthquake or whatever, and you get separated from your spouses, and you two happen to be together, that would be the next person you would trust in that situation. Tell me I'm lying. That would be because you look in the room, you don't know anybody else, but this person you've been intimate with, this person you've been inside. Come on. So you can't tell me that an ex who you've been intimate with is the same as a coworker, a friend, a bystander, someone you just know casually in passing, or that you see maybe even every day at the gym. It's not the same. It will never be the same. A line has been crossed that cannot be uncrossed. Be mature about it. And speaking about that, as some of your own secular artists have said, friends, there's songs about this out there in the regular world. I'm about to give away my age here. Half crazy, going half crazy. You know what I'm talking about, right? You get involved in one of these, want to be friends with my ex and all this jazz. You're going to go half crazy, friends. Do you hear what I'm saying to you? Never thought that we would ever be more than friends. Now I'm all confused because for you, I have deeper feelings. We both thought it was cool to cross the line. And I was convinced it would be all right. Now things are strange. Look at the choice of words here, friends. Now things are strange. Nothing's the same. And really, I just want my friend back. Nope, too late. No backsies. You can't undo it. You've crossed the line. Now it's strange. Yeah. Now it's not the same. And what happens? What happens to our friend's mind here? And my mind's gone half crazy. Listen, I don't want nothing that's going to make my mind crazy. Come on, friends, talk to me. I don't want to be involved in nothing that's going to make this mind, the little bit of it I have left, whatever I have of it that's working. I don't want nothing that's going to make it go half crazy because I can't leave you alone. This sounds like stalker stuff now. I'll be getting possessive. You might be out front my job. You might be out front my car. I just, hey, what you doing here? How'd you get here? Okay. How'd you know I was here? Okay, wow. We not together. Are we together? What's going, Can't get you out of my system. Sounds like a drug to me. And I'm wondering if it's worth me holding on. Said my mind's gone half crazy because I can't leave you alone. Can't get you out of my system. And I'm wondering, is it worth me holding on? Boy, my man, my brother, pull yourself together. Huh? Oh, but stanza 2. I'd hate to walk away from you as if you never existed. This is what we just covered. I don't want security, not wanting to lose the relationship. Okay? All right? Not wanting to we had this good relationship. All right. Okay, look. Because when we kissed, the moment after, I looked at you different. Crossed the line. Keep your paws to yourself. Get your hands off me. You're not my husband. You're not my wife. Don't put your hands on my body. I don't know you. Oh, we know since we were 8. I don't know. No, you're not my husband. You're not my wife. Keep your hands. Listen, young people, my Gen Zers out there, my millennials, look, let me tell you something. Have some respect for yourself. Have some dignity. Don't make the mistakes that I've made in the past, all right? Do better. You know better, do better, right? I got some wisdom, got a mother in Christ. If you know better, do better, all right? Get your hands off me, son. Get your paws off me, all right? All that kissing leads to confusion, leads to you going half crazy. Listen, the world will tell you what it is. Lately, I got to watch what I say because you take things personally nowadays. You used to laugh. Now you get mad. I just want my friend back. Going crazy now. It ain't what you thought it was going to be. Now I want to study something here. Okay. Now, this is what friends do apparently in the world, in the secular world, the world that we're in, the environment we live in around us, right? Those who are just living how they want to live. This is what goes on in friendships. Pay attention. What happened to the one I used to know? The one I used to laugh and joke with? The one I used to tell all my secrets? Pause, stop, halt, freeze. Cut that out. Run around here telling your friends all your secrets and all that. That's building up intimacy. That's deepening intimacy. So now you want me to be okay with you being cool with your ex who you told all your secrets to, and you're going to continue to tell your secrets to? Come on. We used to chill and be down for whatever. Look, some people here crazy. Oh, this is my friend. We're going to go Netflix and chill. Nothing's going on. Get out of here. All right? Whenever together, yeah, going half crazy. That's right, friends. Some of y'all going half crazy because you're in a relationship where you're trying to put up with this nonsense. You're in a relationship where you're trying to be friends with your ex and your current don't like it. The current don't like it. It's causing all type of static, drama. Listen, I've seen in research for this fine podcast today, you got females and men in relationships, friendships, exes, let me call it, exes together talking about they gonna tell their new, oh Lord help us, their new relationship, their new partners have to respect that they're just that good of friends. Look, man, you don't want to be with me then. You dig me? That's crazy. You gonna have to just respect that we just, nah, man, no. Have to accept. Well, just stay on together then. I feel like I'm just repeating myself on this. Just stay. Let me look at the camera good. Look, just stay together then. If you have a relationship with someone of the opposite sex that you value above other relationships with people of the opposite sex, that is your person. That is your person. It's that simple, friends. It's not that hard. Don't do that to other people. But who am I? Okay, some of the other complications that come along with this remaining friends with the ex nonsense, okay? The rejected person, the person that's been dumped, Okay? You're out of here. I don't want to be with you no more. Because someone made the decision to break up. Is it not humiliating for them? Come on, friends. Is it not humiliating for them to go from lover to friend? You get downgraded, getting demoted. Like, it's not a promotion, it's a demotion. Like, oh man, you didn't want me good enough. Like, and then you're supposed to be friends so they can see you be with somebody else. What type of stuff we on right now? So you didn't want me, but you want to still hang out, we want to be together. And is it not some level of humility? All right. For the person who called it off, all right? For the person who actually called it off, the ex is a constant reminder, is he or she not, of your decision to break up with them, and doesn't that just, could not possibly bring up guilt in the heart, in the mind? Like, man, I feel bad, broke up with you. Just guilty. Like, and then will your actions be misread, or will they be misinterpreted as advances if you come across too friendly? And now you're always having to kind of reestablish, hey, this isn't, hey, I don't mean, no, I don't want to, drama. Oh, did you brush up against me? You said that kind of like you used to, who wants to be in those murky waters of confusion? I thought there was an unspoken rule. Okay. I thought there was an unspoken rule that exes know that if either of us are in a relationship, we are not talking. Out of respect for the new people we're with. If it's over, we're over. We're done. We're moving on, and out of respect for our new partners. I mean, this is an unspoken rule. Exes only contact each other when they're single if they are some type of quote unquote friends or have some type of relationship. That's how I've always seen it done. And anything outside of that is seen as disrespectful. Disrespect. Unspoken rule. Okay, listen. We need to make a distinction here between being cordial and being friends. Cordial versus friends. Cordial versus friends. What does being cordial look like versus being a friend? Okay. So when you're cordial, you're being friendly, meaning that you're being polite. You're being considerate. Hello, good day. How you doing? If there was some emergency and maybe you needed something and you knew you had some way to contact me, we cross paths, we end up at the same event somehow, we're not going to be rude or nasty or immature with one another. Okay, I'm thinking about extreme examples. Perhaps there was some emergency in your life and you needed, I don't know. But in passing, if I ran into you, it would just be cordial. A friend, there is another layer of intimacy that's not in a cordial relationship. So I literally might know more things about you. It might be a deeper understanding. Maybe I see you more frequently. I have more communication with you, which makes you my friend. Okay, like my male friends, right? Which I speak to them for however long, as frequently as whenever, doesn't matter, doesn't mean anything other than deepening our friendship. A female acquaintance or someone you might want to call a friend, those interactions are a lot more contained, a lot more controlled, and fewer and farther between, if they happen at all. If they happen at all. And more than likely, at some point, you've probably had to have the discussion, or you are aware that, okay, you are a person of the opposite sex, so there may or may not be feelings there if we nurture that. It can happen. So you got to just be real and realistic. So I think we need to make a difference between, hey man, we're going to be exes. Doesn't mean that we don't have to be cordial. Doesn't mean we don't have to be friendly, but it doesn't mean we have to be friends. Difference. And I hope I explained that somewhat halfway decent so you can understand what I'm saying there. Let's go to the comment section. All right, I'm going to pull a few comments that I saw online in regards to this subject matter, this topic about can exes be friends. Found someone online called Claudia that says, sometimes people stay friends because they were friends in the first place and tried to be a couple but realized they weren't romantically compatible. 2,000 people gave that a thumbs up. Yeah, now you have crazy. Yeah, you've crossed the line, shouldn't have done it. And like, this is the whole point. That friendship grew into a romantic relationship that, oh, now didn't work out. And now we're saying, oh, because it didn't work out, we're absolutely sure that it won't come up again. No, beloved, like now you've crossed. Now this is like even more so potentially your spouse, right? Because these are not, to my knowledge, this is not a Christian person. So they're in a relationship. They've probably had sex. Now they're super intimate. They've exchanged pheromones, hormones, and everything else. They've already had a friendship before they become intimate and try this romantic relationship. Like they are like the new person is inadvertently competing with the relationship that they really can't beat. They've got you beat on time. They've got you beat on intimacy. They've got you beat on friendship, joking, laughing, everything else. You are the third wheel. It's how one may feel. You are the third wheel on the outside looking in through the window. And God forbid that you start to become have any level of jealousy or concern, woo. But note it. I don't know if that's much of an argument either way. Sometimes people say stay friends because they were already friends. Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat if you agree with that, think that's good, that's healthy. Some people stay friends because they were friends in the first place. What do you think about that? All right, next comment. They just want the benefit without the commitment. You are being demoted / devalued while they source someone better. Only 241 likes for that guy right there. All right. Do you agree with this, friend? I want to know. I want to see your response to this in the comment section. They just want the benefits without the commitment. Yeah, they want that, don't want to let go. You're being demoted, devalued while they source someone better. Last statement from the comment section. Another one I pulled out here. I was just thinking about this today. I didn't stay friends with my ex. Listen to this. This is messy. He has reached out many times over the years. He is married with children. Not Al Bundy. I believe he's reaching out not because he misses me or cares, but because he's curious or lonely. Regardless, it makes me feel uncomfortable. I never reply. Yo, dog, my brother, what you doing, brother? Whoever this person is, brother, what you doing? You married, got kids, and you out here simping on your ex, chasing your ex down. Have some respect for yourself. Be a man of dignity. Come on. Come on, Chief. Come on, brother. Pull it together. Come on, King. Come on. Do better. Do better. We're going to get into that owner's manual. And I'm thinking about a drink from thine own cisterns, man. Be satisfied with the breast of your wife's youth, the wife of your youth. You dig me? Come on, man. Drink from your own cisterns. Be satisfied with your wife's own breasts. Come on, brother. Come on, let's dig this owner's manual. We're going to take you to the owner's manual. Your life is the vehicle. Your love life is the vehicle, friends. The scriptures are the owner's manual. God, he is the manufacturer. 1 Thessalonians 5, verse 22. Get some out here, friends. Open your ears, open your hearts. Abstain from all appearance of evil. You heard me. I'm friends with my exes. Abstain from all appearance of evil. Yeah, be cordial. You can be friendly. Don't be friends. Late night discussions, late night caps, going here. I want to hear this nonsense. Oh, I'm going on vacation with my ex or some fool. People do foolish stuff. Abstain from all appearance of evil. Timothy was told, 1 Timothy 5, verse 2, the elder, he was told how you are to treat women in the church of God. How are you to treat people of the opposite sex in the house of the Lord? The elder woman you regard as your mother. The younger woman as your sister with all purity. Let me ask you a question. If you slept with this young lady, with your ex, Did you sleep with your brother? Huh? Did you sleep with your sister? It's nasty, right? So the spiritual principle here, right? Because the owner's manual is so we could have healthy relationships and guarded hearts. Amen. The owner's manual was here so you don't end up with a broken heart, with resentful, and end up in some type of whorish lifestyle that's going to do more harm to you than anyone else. When you fornicate, it's the only sin that is against your own body. With all purity, you treat the younger women as your sisters and the older women as your mothers. 1 Corinthians 7, verses 1 and 2. Now concerning the things whereof ye wrote unto me, it is good for a man not to touch a woman. Nevertheless, to avoid fornication, sex outside of marriage, and being a hoe, and hoeing yourself out to everybody, men and women alike. Let every man have his own wife, and let every woman have her own husband. Don't touch it. Like James is going to bleed right into this last principle from the owner's manual. Let no man say when he is tempted, I am tempted of God. We're at James chapter 1, verses 13 and 14. Let no man say when he is tempted, I am tempted of God, for God cannot be tempted with evil, neither tempteth he any man. But every man is tempted when he is drawn away of his own lust and enticed. So listen, if you still have unresolved romantic feelings towards your ex, or if there could be a potential that you can end up in bed together again or fall in love again, this ain't of God, friends. You're putting yourself in temptation's way, putting yourself in harm's way and thinking it's okay. Why risk it? You need to reach a place in your relationship with God of complete distrust in self. Don't trust yourself. Don't put yourself in a position where there could be an appearance of evil, where you could fall into evil. Why would you want to do that, friends? Hurt yourself, hurt your spouse, even hurt your ex. It's confusion. It's confusion. Should you be friends with your ex? Listen, friends. Is it the appearance of evil? Is it going to lead to temptation? It's going to lead to you having feelings again, touching something that doesn't belong to you. It's going to hurt your current spouse, current partner. Come on. Let me give you a testimony of mine. Let me share with you something in my own personal life. So in preparing for today's podcast, I thought to myself, man, I thought back into my mental Rolodex of my previous relationships before I lost my wife and as long as we were married, and I thought about, okay, out of all my relationships, what was the worst experience I had in a relationship? I asked myself this question. Not the worst relationship, but just the worst experience I ever had in a relationship. You know what that was? I dated a young lady one time who had a lot of, and for me, I say a lot, who was friends with exes. And remained in communication with exes. And it just created this undue pressure, burden, strange feeling, uneasiness. And I thought back on all my relationships, good, bad, and otherwise. And that was the worst experience. When you make a person feel like they're having to compete, fight with, be in competition with someone that you're telling them that you're no longer interested in and you no longer love, it is just torture and uneasiness for that person. And friends, I pray that you make the decision not to be that person, making your partner feel that way, making your spouse feel that way. And I pray you be the person, if you are being treated that way, that you would set boundaries on what you're going to allow and not allow, and what you're going to compete with and not compete with. Because here's the reality. If you're healthy, you're not trying to compete with nobody and nothing. You can't stay. Why stay somewhere where you're not wanted? And so if that person is not mature enough to put you first as you're putting them first, you know what to do already. You know what to do already. You're not married. You in the courting stage, they ain't for you. If you're married, you need to get some counseling. Okay, you need to Changes need to be made. But no lie, friends. Worst experience in a relationship was dating a young lady who had a bunch of, what was weird about it is I didn't even sign up for that. I didn't even sign up for that. It kind of just came out over time. Was kind of just like, you know how it is, right? Because sometimes it appears like this, one, you date somebody and they got a toxic, crazy ex that, doesn't want to let them go and is always around. You got to deal with that, right? But it's like kind of like you got to start to ask yourself, like, well, do they really? Is it just the toxic, crazy ex that doesn't want to be around? Or are you doing things that are encouraging them to stay around, giving them hope, giving them life to continue to be? Come on. Get what I'm saying? All young people, I pray you get wisdom, man, and that you do better than I did. And the best way, if you want to do it the best, you got to do it God's way, and you got to follow the owner's manual. I'm Brother Gordon. This is No Pillz, Love Fully Scripted, and I'm signing off, and I'll catch you next week.